Congratulations are in order for both Sienna Miller and Ellie Goulding, who debuted their baby bumps on the red carpet at the Fashion Awards last night and looked absolutely incredible doing so. They've both clearly embraced their pregnant bodies. But is it something that came naturally to all of us, to you, Brenda? How did you adapt to this, your new figure?
I had, well, with Jamal, my first baby, I had 4 months to adapt because I found out that I was pregnant after my 21st birthday party. I collapsed I had a blackout in my 21st birthday party at my brother's house and went to the doctor the next morning and they told me that I was 5 months pregnant. Which was really nice.
Well, hang on a second. Can we just show a picture of Brenda? So this was you.
This was my birthday outfit.
This was the birthday. This is you,
March,
5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
So to be fair, I can understand.
Yeah, I mean, I was having my periods every month, and so I didn't have any reason to think that there was anything going on. And as I said, my brother threw me a lovely 21st birthday party, and I collapsed in that and went to the doctor the next morning, and they said that I was 5 months pregnant. I was so scared because, obviously, there's going to be a baby in 4 months' time. And it wasn't until I was, like, 8.5 months pregnant that I actually had the nerve and the guts to tell my Auntie Pam. Everybody knows about my Auntie Pam. And so I was so scared, so I didn't tell her, I didn't tell anybody. I just, like, collated all this baby stuff because I had 4 months to sort it all out.
That was a lot.
Yeah, but I loved... Once I knew I was pregnant, it was really weird. Like, I went to see the doctor on the Monday. By the Wednesday, there was this belly. Yeah. Where did this come from all of a sudden? So I don't know what was going on, but I thoroughly enjoyed my pregnancy with both of my children. You know, Jamal, I was pregnant in the summer. I was heavy in the summer, so that was the only thing. It was just a bit hot, but he came out, you know, an hour labour, and he was a lovely £9.11, and Tanisha was a couple of years later, and she was £9.10. I love these big babies. Don't know what's going on with me, but they were the pregnancies. Once I realised, I absolutely enjoyed them.
It was like we will have all had the process of getting used to our body. What was that like when to suddenly have that 5 months without any of that slow build?
There wasn't any of that slow build, but with Tanisha, I had morning sickness instantly. I had heartburn instantly.
So
everything was so instant. But Jamal, he was just playing along in there merrily, just not even letting me know what was going on. You know,
it's great.
It's interesting, though, with Sienna and Ellie, and they look absolutely incredible. And it is that point of, I'm feeling happy, I'm very excited, I'm so grateful that this is happening. I am going to go on red carpets and look how incredible they both are. Would you have felt the confidence to do something similar, Nadia?
I think we might have a photo and then we can all decide together whether I had any confidence or not. There you go.
Look at you.
You don't look like you've got any stretch marks.
Luckily, I didn't get stretch marks. I've got all my stretch marks at 9.5, which was great for gym and all of that. When I was at school, I had them all up my legs and sides, but never on my stomach. But it was funny. It was the only time that because as I got older, it got better. But up until that time, I'd been so hung up about my body that it was the most brilliant time because it was just like my body was doing something else and I wasn't worrying about whether I was this or whether I was that. And so I just felt amazing and I just felt this, like, incredible. Like, I just can't believe how insanely brilliant we are, like women, aren't they? We're just doing other things and growing fingernails and neural pathways and eyeballs and we're just doing other stuff.
Whilst making the dinner.
Making the dinner, kicking the cat. You know, we can do all of that and grow a baby. And so I got this feeling of like, oh, my God, like we're all this member of this secret club where our bodies can do this. So I was taken away from what I felt people wanted from my body. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I wittering?
No, no.
Yeah, because it's kind of confusing sort of feeling, but it was it just shifted something.
It does, and it's different for everybody, Mylene, isn't it? And depending on your circumstances as well.
Well, with my daughters, when I was pregnant with them, no problem walking a red carpet. The smile was genuine. But with my son, I was scared every single day because before him I'd lost 4, so I just, there I am there. Gosh,
You're scared to get excited
the
or
smile's
attached.
there, but I am terrified inside. Until I was holding him in my arms, I didn't believe I was ever going to get him. So it was a different set of circumstances. Saying that, I did go into labour with Ava dressed as Elvis.
Why? Classic you, Miley.
There is the confirmation.
It wasn't planned.
Oh, I love that.
She came 6 weeks early and I was still at work and it was Elvis's. It was an anniversary for Elvis and I just felt that twinge and I went into labour dressed in an Elvis couch.
Did you go into hospital in the Oh, I love it.
Elvis
Can you
is
imagine?
entering the building.
Well, how do we get to it?
It is different for everybody, but
Yeah.
I just think that, look, bodies are incredible anyway. And you're so right. I get what you're saying. You're growing a human. It's just overwhelming. But at the same time, those circumstances, if it hasn't been plain sailing for you, that worry, it's just imminent. It's just always in the back of your mind. And
when you lose trust of your body,
I
that's
lost
really
trust.
hard.
I did. I lost a lot of trust in my body. Because you obviously can't control anything, and you just don't know where it's going to go. So I do really feel for women who are in that position.
No,
Me too.
absolutely. This is it. You look at any
Yummy,
pictures. I loved being pregnant. I have to say, I did. I really enjoyed it. But I put on 4 stone with both of my babies as well.
Same.
That was early doors. Trust me, that's not how I
Yummy,
looked at
mummy.
9 months.
I
It wasn't
living
like
on
that.
jacket potatoes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I didn't care. Who cares? You say you're growing a baby. That's what it's about. Speaking of babies, Nadia has a new addition to the family, everybody.
I thought you were going to announce a pregnancy. I was getting all ready.
Here's your moment.
Yeah, no, I've got a new puppy. We've got a puppy. There
Oh,
she is.
come on, Nadia.
She's Pepper. She's a miniature schnauzer. And we can't believe, as many of you know, a few months ago we lost our Chi-Chi, who was the sweetest, kindest dog ever. And it was actually Colleen that said to me, don't wait too long, just get another dog. And my eldest especially was really suffering with grief. And she doesn't replace, that's the fear, it was just the amount of love that we felt straight away. It was ridiculous. When we got her on Sunday, we're all obsessed. But what's so lovely is, because before when we've had our dogs, the kids have been small, now I'm a grandmother. So when I came down this morning, my daughter was like this. She woke up at 3 and 5 and 6, and she still wants food and she's still playing. I went, oh, yeah, that's motherhood.
It's good.
So Mark and I are getting all the cuddles and the girls are having to do all that other stuff. So, but I still did wake up at 4:30 this morning and a bit knackered.
Of course. But
look at her.
Is that the Christmas card that's coming out?
Yeah, well, there it is, miniature schnauzers. I didn't know much about schnauzers before, but they're the sweetest, craziest dogs. Nosy. Her mum is called Daphne and her dad's called Ted. And Daphne and Ted gave us the Spanish Inquisition before we could take her away.
Right,
And so we're really excited about her character and everything.
that's so lovely.
Insane around Christmas time and Vlogmas
No, it's
time,
not.
but-
It's lovely. It's perfect. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Gorgeous Pepper.